Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Salamander on the Sharp X68000, released by Sharp themselves in 1988, and it's a port of the Konami arcade machine released in 1986, which is in a subset series of shooters from Gradius, but it came out after Gradius, which was 85 and this was 86, and you could very much see that it was basically somewhat of a follow-up to it. I saw it in that arcade I was going around in Westwood Home, knew it was a follow-up to, well, Nemesis in this country, the first one was, and fell in love with it. Was absolutely shite at it, but fell in love with it. I played this on the PC Engine, I played this on the Spectrum, I played it on the arcade, and on the PC Engine there were two versions on the TurboGrafx Mini. I compared them both to each other. There is one where it's the original version, and then there is another where it's a near arcade perfect version where they basically give it the same colours, because the PC Engine had a massive palette of colours on screen of the arcade, which begs the question, why didn't they just do that first? It's got a different power-up system which you just collect the you know, the power-up bulbs that they drop, and it does it all for you. It's on autopilot. You can't really select. It tells you what it is in the sample speech, like it is there. Speech is great. You can't really select it, just pick them all up, and it gives you a tiny window when you die to pick them up again, so it's far more forgiving than Nemesis-ish. Still brutally hard, but yeah, good luck trying to do that. Also, it's 1 or 2 simultaneous 2-player, as you can see here. On a good day, I can get halfway through level 2, because it's both horizontal and a vertical scrolling shooter. There's also a NES version, which is called Life Force, which I never liked. I always preferred Salamander, because it does exactly what it says on the tin. Well, i.e. the first level, that you're flying into a fuck-off big space snake. But the artwork for the boxes, because it was ported to the 8-bits in this country and I have a gameplay of the Spectrum, which is shite, made you think that the entire game was flying into a space snake. So at some point you enter his mouth, you're going to fly out his pooper. Not so. Right, I put this off playing long enough because I like to suffer, and this is gonna kick my ass. And I'm obviously playing this on an analog Xbox One pad, which is the worst way to play these old school shooters. Right, let's get into it. You put money in, like it's an arcade game here. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty damn accurate to the arcade version. Gradius was pretty much bang on, so let's get into it.
Destroy them all.
Right. Now, if you hold down fire, it's got an auto fire, but hammer it and you fire faster. Same, you know, trick as always here. Get as much as you can on this start. Now, if you want to use bombs, you've got to press B. It doesn't, like, you know, dial it in when you press, you know, fire. It doesn't just, like, automatically drop bombs. So hold down fire with your thumb and then use your forefinger to, well, that's how I do it. Watch out for the... Ooh, watch out for the scenery. It's very organic because you're in a snake's gob. But yeah, use your forefinger to drop the bomb. So yeah, kind of stay halfway down, I find. He says, trying to get as many bloody power-ups as he can, because, like this, it flexes and shit. I'd be perfectly honest, you're a snake, or you're in a snake's mouth. I mean, if I had a bloody tiny little spaceship flying down my Keiko, I'd probably be aware of it as well, especially when it's banging out as much shit as this. So, like, to be fair, there's so much crap living in this thing, I guess you could argue we're doing him a favour. Right. Teeth, which are in his throat. Oh. No, I don't want speed up. Your default speed in this is genuinely fast enough. Oh. Also, oh yeah, it's got this whole, like, these antibodies, a bit late to the party, aren't they? Just show up, pull back, line your orbs up, move forward. Yeah, just show up and just start appearing out of thin air. So this is this is before R-Type, so you could argue it kind of pinched that whole organic thing before R-Type did. Gotta scratch my nose because of course I have. Look at my little rockets go. Be careful of that shit because it will follow in behind you.
Missile chamber is impossible.
Oh. Oh, use your rocket. Well, I've got some power-ups. I don't recall it being this words to die by easy. The first stage, at least, in the arcade. Right. Anyway, it's a big brain, so we've got. I guess this is the end of its head then. We got to, you know. So. Well, I fucked that up. Because what you're. There you go. You can see.
Go up.
All right, there you go. You can see that you do get a chance to pick up your power up. So, despite the fact that you could argue that was a bit shite, I'm doing all right. Although I just remembered that this level is a fucking nightmare. And also, when you've got as many orbs as me, bling if you will, there's so much going on.
Pick it up for
That I should have got that. Yeah, you can't see. You know where you should be going. Oh, it wouldn't be a Nemesis game if I didn't hold my breath. Fuck balls! No, it's loaded. It's actually supposed to be doing that. Loaded with cheap kills. So yeah, so level 1 was fuck. Level 1 was easier, and level 2. Look at that, mind! Level 2 is just straight into punching you in the face. Bollocks, I had to shoot him. You could argue, now I actually need that speed boss fight, that speed up, I always said you don't need. I lied. Well, I've now officially got further on any version of Salamander than I've ever got in my life. Stage 1 seemed a lot easier, stage 2 seems about right. Right, it's kind of like the boss on Nemesis level 1. I don't understand where you're supposed to go there, because it's like, do you go around? I can't get a speed up. Do you like circle him like a clock? That makes sense. Well, not like a clock, but you know what I mean. Anti-clockwise, and stay in between his arms, or. Well, I can't seem to avoid him. Let's have one more go.
destroy them all.
Let's see if I can get a different weapon.
Pick it up for both the pole. Both the pole. Pick it up for pistol. Pick it up for
I didn't want that. Well, we got a shield now, so we got different stuff going on. Whether or not that's actually useful in this, I don't know. Right, obviously you can only shoot them on the orange bit. I mean, well, see, it knows if it's, you know, you want to power up, it's going to grow shit out, isn't it? It's got a pretty good immune system, to be fair. COVID ain't going after this bastard, is it? Oh, yoink! That's why I get nervous. Going down to pick up that stuff because you know that it's going to shift. I thought I couldn't talk about the other gameplays. That ain't nothing to this. How do I get ooh? How do I get ooh? How do I get laser?
pick it up for no.
No thanks. I'm just dandy. Yoink! You know when I said it's slightly more forgiving or easier than other versions of the game? Yeah, I lied. Oh, I don't know. I always get like worried. Am I going to be able to go under that? Right, my hand's cramping up like a bastard already. Anyway, off the top of my head, this looks phenomenal. Yoink! Shies and balls. Oh, what have you? Look at that. See? Ooh!
This whole chamber is containing sugar and
I've got no missiles. Right, it's definitely doable then. Look, my jet knocks holes in the walls and then it goes back. It's definitely doable. Picking up the shit you drop. That's good to know. Right, don't go around. Up and down. Up and down. That's how we do this. That's how we do stuff. Bollocks. Downtown. Fuck! See, the thing is,
Go hunt.
I struggle to get to him on other versions, but on this version, I can get to him with a piece of piss. I struggle to kill him. On this version, I can kill him a piece of piss. It's getting to him with all my weapons that seems to be a problem. I think it looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. I would say it's a very good port, but I would say with the difficulty, it's ever so slightly a bit off, if that makes sense. Because you steam through one bit, and then stuff that really shouldn't be an issue is an issue. And then this bit ramps it up massively. Then what the hell? Fuck do you do to kill that boss? I don't want any more of those. Thank you very much. And also, I can't see what's going on, and I'm going to have a seizure. I can't see their lasers. I can see the orange lasers. I can't see their normal ones. That's a cheap bloody kill right there. Real cheap bloody kill. This is what I mean about... Thanks, Doctor Who. So it's got cheap kills. Like I said, where it decides to get balls hard is weird. If you play it, you know what I mean, especially if you played other versions. Just my observations. I'm guessing that if I had a laser here, yoink! He'd be toast. Go! Wait, see? No, you don't. I'm not looking out. Whew! Obviously, and I can breathe again. Are you surprised? No, actually, I've got a nagging feeling I have got here. Oh, it's got big fiery things, and that's not just because I saw the demo. Anyway, I haven't actually noticed any slowdown on this one yet. Right, stay low. I'll tell you that. Ah! He says. Are you shitting me? Are you absolutely shitting me? It's... Oh, guess what? It's not shitting me. It's absolutely not shitting me. One more go. One more go. I just want to get to the end of the first... This is what I'm obsessed with now. The first level with all my power-ups. And preferably a laser. Why do I keep pumping money in? Not pressing start.
Pick it up for hold the hole. Hold the hole. Pick it up for missile. Pick it up for force field. Force field. Pick it up for ripple linker.
Shit! I could have had a full fucking pasty. With gravy and potato, as well as meat. It doesn't seem to drop you the lasers after this point, does it? It gives you loads of options.
Multiple.
Oh, multiple. Why am I saying options? They're multiples in this. And like any good Gradius game, like I said, the difficulty spikes are weird. You know, but you know you're playing one, like a Konami, well, even though it's... Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, you know you're playing one because my heartbeat's elevated. I know. Weird, eh? Oh, I haven't got missiles. That's what that is. It's letting me know. That's nice of it, wasn't it? There we go. Oh, I'm not even going to try that. No, I'm happy. I've got the XR3. I don't need the I option. Woo! Are the noises we make when we think we're about to die. So yeah, this is an interesting one. It appears to be arcade perfect. I don't know if it was a playtesting thing that needed to iron out kinks, but there's definitely a weird thing going on with the difficulty. At least on this. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe all of a sudden I've become amazing at this, which I sincerely doubt. But I remember it. Fuck. He says that and he dies. I remember it taking all my bloody... Ooh! Look at this skill just to get to the to kill the first boss, right? So here I am with orbs galore. See? Nice effect. I think the trick is to keep... I say keep moving. Oh, fuck. I'm guessing he's randomised then slightly. I could be, I don't know.
Go up.
Go up with one or... I don't know. This Nemesis grade is Salamander, Vulcan Venture, whatever. It's still a world that kicks my ass. Also, I feel that flickery effect it does is not fair. So some of them, Jesus, give me power-ups and other ones don't. It's these, right. You can use the asteroids, holy shit, as kind of a shield against their orange lasers. I don't think that's... I mean, I know it's Nemesis, or greatest whatever, it's not supposed to be fair. But that's beyond cheap. Don't go green again. Anyway, why am I continuing? You're not going to get me get past... You're not going to see me get past anyway on level 3. This is where I need to blast them straight off, because I think I can avoid the tentacles for the first 2 times. Come on. Ooh! That's not fair. Oh, you bastard.
Go to the right.
I don't want to. I really don't want to. Especially since I'm a horrible shot. There you go, my heart can't take any more. Salamander on the X68000. It looks fantastic, it sounds fantastic, the controls are nice and tight. There's just something a bit off with that, like level 1 to level 2, I don't know. It's balls out in the arcade, don't get me wrong, but I can never, ever destroy that boss that easily, especially with no bloody weapons. Anyway, it's always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this version. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.